see what he does when he retires from presidential politics. Well,
I got a question. I don't have the answer.
Well, he's still very young. I mean, he's only 50, or in his early 50s, and he's got at least 30 years left.
Can an ex-president run for Senate again?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah. He just can't run for the presidency again.
Well, that I know.
But he can. Hey, listen. I wonder if Hillary could put him on the ticket as her vice presidential nominee. I don't think they'd want to work together like that, but it would be an interesting thing to ponder.
No, I don't think so. I think she'd lose if he ran.
Well, no, she wants to be her own person, and that's understandable.
Plus, I think she would lose support with him.
Oh, I have no doubt.
He's not a very popular guy right now.
I have no doubt.
And
you know, the sad thing is that somebody like Biden, despite his faux pas as far as things that he's been caught saying in an open microphone or whatever, I think would make a good president. He's got the experience. He's got the foreign affairs background. Heck, he was in the Senate for over 30 years before he became vice president. Now, if you add all that time, he probably would be serving in the Senate longer than anybody right now. You know, he was nominated and elected at a very young age. Unfortunately, he had that tragedy with his young wife and child being killed in an accident. But he's managed to pull himself up. He was an effective senator. He knew how to work across the aisle. There are a lot of positives, but unfortunately, he's overshadowed by Hillary.
Yeah. Also, he's older.
Is anybody on the Republican side that you like?
Hillary is about a year old, a year or two old. I think she's 67. I'm 66. And Bill just turned like 68 or thereabouts. So, and I think Biden is over 70. Okay, but still, that's not all that old. I mean, I know that's true. I just think he's, from my perspective, he's probably viewed as an old-fashioned guy. Well, you know, if you're looking for the politics of yesterday, I guess you are. You know, you're correct. If you look at what the Republican Party is trying to offer, you know, they're trying to offer a look into the future. You got Scott Walker, Chris Christie, Jeb Bush, even though Jeb Bush is considered a dated politician because of his last name and because of his age. Marco Rubio, Santorum. I mean, we can go on and on with the list of possible Republicans.
Is there any of them that you favor, Adam?
Yeah.
Who do you like?
Now, he's a Jeb Bush person.
I don't know where they are exactly, but somewhere in the closet.
Hey, Adam, wake up.
Hey.
Well, I said, is there one Republican you favor over another? And you said, yep.
What's that?
You're
kind of breaking up here.
No, I said, is there one Republican that you favor right now? This is the early game stage.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't think I care for any of them. But, you know, to tell the truth.
Do you like Hillary?
No, I mean, no. None of them. Nobody.
You don't like Hillary neither?
There's nobody out there that I particularly...
Well, it depends. It depends how liberal-minded you are. I mean, you know, on the Democratic side, you have Elizabeth Warren, who is the
No,
darling.
she's too far out.
Well, she is the darling of the Progressive Party.
Yeah.
She's way to the left of Hillary, who is more of a centrist, okay, when it comes to politics. And the funny thing, and Hillary is more of a hawk when it comes to foreign politics, okay.
Right.
Elizabeth Warren has more in common, I believe, with Barack Obama when it comes to foreign politics. I mean, she wouldn't exactly rush into any kind of a confrontation in the Middle East or anything like that. But her strengths are banking, finance and banking, okay. And I think a lot of Democrats are scared away because they figure, why take a chance? Because they know that, all Hillary has to do is say the word, and, she's got all this support. It's kind of hard to mount a campaign against somebody that is so organized.
Yeah.
Unless she
Well,
screws
but I
up
think
some more things.
she could easily wind up as a VP running mate.
Who, Elizabeth Warren? I don't think
Yeah.
the Democratic Party would run two women. Okay, even though I don't see anything wrong with it, tickets basically have to be balanced out. Just like Obama coming from Illinois, which is almost the central part of America, and Biden being a people person from Delaware, okay, a small state. Kennedy, go back to Kennedy. You had Kennedy from the Northeast, and Johnson, Southern Texan, a senator who really knew the ins and outs of the Senate and how to get things passed. Okay? He knew how to work with people. He knew how to twist arms. He knew how to get favors done for him. Okay? So tickets basically have to be balanced out in some way, as far as regionally is concerned.
So you could draw, votes from both, from most of the country. But I agree with Adam. I mean, there aren't that many candidates right now that will sparkle my eyes.
Well, don't forget, it's only 2015. We still officially have a year to go before anybody seriously. Well, not a year. But we have at least 6 months before anybody really has to seriously consider themselves and throw their hat into the ring. And between now and then, there may be somebody just waiting, to see how things play out to decide whether he or she wants to take a risk. I mean, think about it. Wouldn't it be something if after all of this brouhaha between Hillary, Benghazi, the emails and everything, if after all this she decides to tell her constituents, I just want to give speeches and be a grandma. Okay, I've had enough politics. I mean, then, unfortunately, that opens up the Republican Party completely. Because with Hillary out of the picture, all of these people become strengthened as far as, support is concerned. And then what does it do to the remaining Democrats who were thinking about it? I guess that would put Biden in there as number one, as a Democratic vice president now. If Hillary was out of the picture, he would be the primary, the heir apparent to the nomination.
Yeah, it's true.
Of course, then we may find a dark horse like Felix Geach decide to run.
I can't legally run. I wasn't born in the States. I was thinking about it.
Yeah, but you don't have to run. You could walk.
Oh, okay.
You know, heck, you don't have to do any exercise at all. You know.
No, that's really not right. I've lived here almost all my life, and I can't run for president.
Well, you know, I can put you in as a write-in ballot, Felix. How about that?
But I legally
when I go behind that little booth, I could write your name in.
But I can't get voted in. I was not born in the United States.
That's right. Your parents were not citizens at the time.
I have to be
I don't
born
think
here.
Was your mother was well?
I have to be born here.
No, because John McCain was not born.
Well, you know what I mean. Born as an American.
Well, John McCain, his father was an admiral and his mother was whatever, and he was born someplace else, but they were American citizens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I think what's his name, Cruz. Also, he was born in Canada, but his mother was.
Yeah, but according to the Republican Party, that's okay because he wasn't born in Kenya. You know, what can I say?
Right. Yep.
You know, hey, listen, it's unfortunate, and you hate to think about this in the 21st century, but what Republicans hate most about Obama is that he's a black man. You know, it's very unfortunate that in this day and age they would come to that decision, and you know, I mean, from the time he was sworn into office, Mitch McConnell said, "My primary job is to make Barack Obama a one-term president." Well, in that respect, he failed because he was reelected. Okay?
Right.
Well, you know, he's half white.
Yeah, well, I've heard more than once some Republican make a stupid statement like he favors the black part of his ethnicity. You know, I mean, stupid as that may sound.
Well, you don't think he does?
I think he's trying to be fair and balanced in decisions that he makes.
By sending Holder to Ferguson, by sending Holder to Florida? Come on.
I didn't say he was right. I said look, we both agreed that he has made bad political decisions that reflect on him poorly.
Yeah.
Okay?
But
as far as you have to admit that he's trying to do the best that he can, considering he's getting no support at all from Congress.
Well, I think
Congress support him at all.
Right, I agree with that. Even though I don't support Obama, but still, I think some of the Republicans were really, really out of line. I think it's just the way they approached the whole thing.
You know, it's, and you probably know this too, Adam. There are things that Obama will propose, taking it right from the Republican, viewpoint. Agenda, and all of a sudden they're not in favor of it. Why? It was their idea to begin with.
Right. Yeah, that's right. And I also don't like this. It's such a vehement opposition to his the Obamacare business. I personally like the idea of having. I like universal health care, really, even further than that.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's got to be done right. And his Obamacare really ended up being a bastardized system because you couldn't do it any other way.
Well, it was a rush to get it done. It came out. It was very poor. Okay, I mean that's one of the things that I have to, I have to agree. It was obvious that it was not ready to be put before the American people. All right. A lot of things that was said wound up not being true. Your own brother is an example of that. You.
I'm the younger brother.
I said your own brother, not old brother.
Oh.
We've had these discussions, you and I, about keeping your own insurance, and you've told me how your rates have gone up, or maybe they've gone down sometimes. But the thing is, your coverage sucks. Let's be honest.
Yes.
The idea was there, all right, as